Yo, what up? We are live. Let me ping the Discord and we are good to go. Boom, baby. We got a lot to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen, like every night. I don't know why I have this over here. That's literally a muted mic. But how are we? How are we? Monday evening. Monday evening. We got shit to do. What all do we got to do today? We got to scan in some cards. We got to list some cards. We got to do all the things. All the things. We've got, how much is this? 300, 400 magic cards to scan in and get listed through Swift, our new program we use. So, I need to put some music on now. Let me put some music on. So I'm not just sitting here. These Pokemon songs to start your day, work/study/chill. Sure. No, I don't want remastered stuff. No, I don't want covers. Get out of here with your covers and remasters. Yeah, there we go. Hey, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right. Not even listening to it. Papa, what up? Hello, Rick. Hello. Where do you get cheap semi-rigid card holders? I just get mine on Amazon. Welcome, Cole. Kat, how's the listing going? I have yet to start, so we're going to be starting here soon. Very soon. I mean, I've listed on SortSwift, but not for today. Blake, welcome. You called. You called. I did. Welcome. Hey, Phantom, are you using SortSwift for Pokemon as well? Horts, not yet, but I will be. Also, my mic keeps peaking, so let me know if my mic is too loud. Not yet, but, so I have the two stores. I have the main eBay store and the other eBay store. I plan to add Pokemon cards to my Magic store through this other eBay store so I can do some testing and some fun things to see if it will do well without having the actual scanned card in the image. So basically I'm using it as like a stepping stone into changing my other inventory over into it. But yeah. Changing? Yes, I am changing to SortSwift from Card Uploader. Well, I actually already did with my one eBay store. And then we're selling on Card or Mana Pool, which has been really good. I like Mana Pool a lot. From a seller's point of view, Mana Pool is really nice. Really, really nice. TCG Player down for everyone? Yeah. I was having problems, and my brother called me and was like, can you get on TCG Player? And I was like, I'm having some issues. Okay, I'm peaking too much. I'm going to turn this down just a tad. Let's see if that makes it better. Hopefully that doesn't make me peak. What up? I wanted to know what modules you are currently subscribed to for SortSwift. Razer, technically all of them. They give me the software for free. So technically all of them. But it just depends on what you need. Like, realistically, let's go to their pricing tab. Let's go to their pricing tab. Let's go over it. If it were me, if I was buying something, where are their... where is their billing? Subscribe now? What is okay, here we go. So don't do these. Don't do these. Good Lord, don't do these. Don't look at these. Do a la carte. So for me to do this, if I did it exactly, I'd be Mana Pool, I'd be eBay. So that's, what is that, $26 plus, I don't need any of these. I need the inventory suite, so plus $50. I have auto pricing, but you don't need it. But I do use it, so I guess $16. And then scans, whatever scans I need. So, yeah, I mean, you can do it $200 a month for unlimited scanning, but you could also pay for, I probably don't do more than, how much do I do per day? Maybe like 400. Let's say I do 400 a day for 30 days. How much is that? 12,000? So I could buy the $100 one. Oh, good Lord. This shit ain't cheap. Jesus Christ almighty. That is not cheap. That would be a lot. That would be a lot. It'd be like almost $200 a month. So it isn't cheap. It isn't cheap. So be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Brother, I need tips to build my TCG business I started a month ago. Well, just chill, bud. I have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to helping you out. But feel free to ask any questions you have here on the live stream. Bulk is on the way for you to do so. Hell yeah, Wilby. I saw your message. I didn't get a chance to respond, but I did see your message. I love the fact that you called Carmine Carmichael. I love that so much. TCG players back up for me? Okay, yeah, try it again then. What up, Mike? Your videos inspired me to take the leap and start selling again on eBay. Done over 5,000 in sales this month, so thank you for that. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's better than my month right now so far. What's up, homie? Any luck with the Instagram page I sent you? I didn't get a chance to respond to them. No, I didn't. I imagine it's probably already sold. Were they saying they were buying or selling at 70%? What up, Derek? How's it going? I've spent the last 24 hours imploding my eBay store, pulling everything from TCG Automate to SourceSwift. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully it'll be a good switch for you. It'll be less of a pill to swallow going to SourceSwift from TCG Automate, since TCG Automate's a little bit more expensive than something like Card Uploader. Yeah, realistically, you probably just need scans, eBay Sync, and then whatever other platform you want to sell to in their inventory system. Yeah, Card Uploader it is. Yeah, totally fine. Card Uploader is perfect for someone who doesn't want to really scale into either other platforms, or if you just want to do it on the side, you don't want to spend a ton of money per month on a platform like this. That's totally reasonable. Card Uploader is definitely the platform for you. Caught another live, sweet. Hell yeah, Carlos. Other than eBay, what can I sell? I'm based in the UK. You could do Card Trader and Card Market. I think both those are in the EU. Sorry, Carmine. No, I don't know. Wait, I thought you were trolling. The whole joke is we all call him different names. So I loved Carmichael. Carmichael was a new one. Someone called him Clementine, which was my favorite. Just do eBay and TCG Player and begun chaos sorting for TCG, not direct, and use Card Uploader. Stick with that or switch to SourceSwift. What is SourceSwift's strengths? Orochi, I do eBay and TCG Player, begun chaos sorting for TCG, not direct, and use Card Uploader. Well, right now they don't have a sync between TCG Player and eBay, so it's not the same inventory. I imagine you're doing just different inventories. Are you selling just Pokemon? The benefit would be, well, there's a good amount of benefits, but also the biggest drawback is price. And it's a little bit complicated of a software. But that's its biggest drawback is the price. But if you want to sell, one, you can sell on different platforms. If you have your eBay inventory, you can have your eBay inventory on Mana Pool, Card Trader. If you're in the EU, I think you can go on Card Market. I think Mana Pool is actually only American. In theory, you could have TCG Player, but the sync is manual, so it's not. I don't suggest you do TCG Player and a different website. You can have an inventory system that's really, really good. You don't have to worry about combining duplicates and all that. It does it for you. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits, but it's just expensive. Dropped to 65% because no one jumped on it. Oh, wow. Then yeah, I definitely would be interested. It depends on how. Was there a lot of low-end cards that weren't very pricey? Like $2 and less? Had no idea how much of a game changer the 8170 is, dude. Yeah, because what you sent didn't it didn't show anything. I had no idea. You just said that they had a collector link, so I didn't know what they had. But I'm assuming somebody jumped on it if they took it down on their story. You need to add Austin Powers CCG to SourceSwift. There's an Austin Powers CCG. Yeah, the 8170 is a big game changer, Derek, for sure. Is it doing well for you? Oh, I was. Okay. Carlos, hey, question. I vend, so I have a way to sell Pokemon over $1. I'm trying to figure out what to do with all my real bulk. I also have Magic and other TCGs, not sure where to sell to. Carlos, if you vend, I mean, you could sell your bulk on eBay or TCG Player, or you could just bulk it out if you wanted to do it that way. Sift it out for cards $1 above and then sell it to somebody like myself or anybody. I buy bulk for $20 per thousand. For non-holo, $50 per thousand for holo. But if you wanted to, you can get into listing cards on TCG Player and eBay. Thank you, appreciate it. Brought a lot of bulk, and eBay is tough for low-value cards, unfortunately. Yeah, it can be difficult. You have to have a lot listed. What would trigger you to start using SourceSwift for Pokemon? Kind of been using you as a guide for our personal TCG business. Sounds like the conversion would take a lot of time. Yeah, it is going to take a lot of time. How much can I say? Let's just say that there's a very, very solid chance that I have some automation tools heading my way. Let's just put it that way. And I'm probably going to wait until those automation tools are here to switch the main eBay store. But if I had to do it by hand and redo all my inventory, I think I'm still experimenting on whether or not scanned images of the actual card matter for Pokemon or not. I know it doesn't matter for Magic, but it might matter for Pokemon. So I'm experimenting on this other eBay store to see, and I'll start listing Pokemon, and I want to see how well it sells. So I'm kind of doing a lot. So stay tuned is what I would say. Most of my low-end inventory for Pokemon are all the TCGs, thanks in advance. Yeah. My Pokemon sales are down, but Riftbound sales are up on each player. Is there any concern with seller saturation? No. There's always enough people to go around for buyers. I promise. Currently at 53,000 listed, and I'm starting to get worried that it's going to take a long time to convert over, but I don't really know much. Yeah, that'll take a while. That's just going to take a while, unless you have an inventory system already. I imagine. What are you using, Hortz? Are you doing card uploader? I want to say I did my first sale last week thanks to you, and I'm 5 minutes away from meeting my son for the first time. Which is like, hey, E-Man Show, good luck. Say hello. See if he'll say my name. I bet he will. First word, straight after birth. Panda! That's a good kid right there. That's a good kid right there. Congrats, brother. When they fully integrate with TCG Player, then I'll bite the bullet. Just doing MTG right now and doing well with TCG Player, so I don't feel the rush to add the platform. Yeah. If you're only doing TCG Player, are you doing Direct? If you're not doing Direct, I think it's still a good platform because you can do Chaos Sort. But yeah, once they get full integration with TCG Player, it's going to be pretty sick. Hey, what up, May? Do I bite the bullet on listing 13,000 of pure under 50 cents and open up my store to TCG Player and eBay? Interesting. I mean, you're using, Ben, are you already using Sort Swift? I wouldn't because TCG Player isn't an auto sync. Until that happens, I would wait, but eBay for sure. For sure. It's funny because ChatGPT keeps recommending Swords because it would help with my vending at shows and online. Yeah, I've heard that it's good for vending. I've never done it, though. I've never used it for that. Anyone else? Yes, it is down right now, Papa. Well, it just went down again for me? Yeah. Is it just me or is music too high? It might be. Yeah, you're probably, yeah, it definitely is. Let me turn that ish down. Is that better? ABC. Always be callisting. What up, AVA? Or maybe the mic is low. It's not. It's the music. Is it better now? Scan images to me matters. It's me on type Pokemon collector you are selling to. Yeah. That's the question. Tonio, welcome. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. First words. I can't get good collection or bulk buy, so I've refocused on waifu cards, mainly One Piece, kind of killing so far. Not gonna lie. That's nice. That's a good pivot. That's a solid pivot. Yeah, purely card uploader. Our entire inventory is chaos sorted. Are you using their inventory system or no? If you are, you're in luck. If not, you're not. Doing chaos sort with card uploader currently working well for me, non-direct seller. Yeah, that's fair. What's nice, Razor, is that if you're using their chaos sort system with their inventory, you can transfer it to Sort Swift very, very easily. That's actually why I was able to transfer my Magic store literally in like an hour conversation. So it was great. What up, Mr. Virtue? How's it going? Phantom, come to FI Saturday so I can get you over agoraphobia for card shows. Come to F. Yeah. Let me just go over to Florida. I thought it said FI. I was like, what is FI? Carmine, we got a new one for you. Someone selling me bulk was like, I love watching you, TJ, Rob, and Carmichael. Carmichael's a new one. I like that one. I'm a card uploader type of guy. Have 17,000 listings, 13 of pure bulk I can list. Yeah, that's fair. I use SourceSwift for mana pool, eBay, and manually sync TCG Player for a while. Basically, no punishment for funding on TCG Player, so I don't do the orders last in the case of an oversell. That's a good idea, Sam. How can I make money in cards? You can't, Mason. It's actually impossible. I was told that there is no margins in cards. Bulk is useless. It's a waste of your time. I'm just shilling for money. Everybody knows I actually just do this so I can make money from you guys. I don't actually make money from the cards. So the answer, if I'm being completely honest with you, Mason, is you can't. You can't. Evening fan, what up, Trey? By the way, not only was it very informative, very entertaining, the video with Rob, I was cracking up most of the time and learned a lot. Hey, Carlos, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was fun having him on. Boob cards do well. Yeah. You're welcome, Mason. I got you. If you ever need any other tips, just let me know. Looking forward to that. Like I said, once it fully syncs, I will purchase it right away. That and the sifter would bring me to the next level. 100%. Carmichael. No inventory system, just by SKU. Yeah, then it would be manual transfer, unfortunately. Carburetor, you gotta keep alpha sorting. Don't listen to Phantom. Carburetor! Buy the excellent product called Ace Trainer Packs. Break them down, sell the excellently curated selection of slabs for a profit. There you go. Blood said he's making money from us and he doesn't even have soundproof tiles covering the whole wall. You're right. First time catching Phantom cards live. Welcome, Rad. Welcome. Coleslaw, thanks for the help, man. I appreciate you. I thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. Of course, I'm glad to help. Free of charge, too. You don't have to send me money, but I appreciate it. Carbink. The carburetor and its Fakedom podcast. Yes. Buy Lorcana, dump on Investor Bros, rich as fuck. Yup. What up, Retro? All right, let's scan some cards in. Let's do our job. Let's do what we're supposed to be doing. Let's clean the scanner and do our job and do the stuff so we can make some money. Let's check one thing real quick. Alrighty. Let's do... I don't have my camera up. Are you guys going to be offended if I don't show you guys the scanning process? I think you guys won't be offended. I think I'll be all right. I think we will be hey-okay. Dress up as a character on live, YouTube profit. Yup. Still alpha sort of feel like I'm one of the last holdouts. Yeah, you might be, Tony. Scans. What up, Shiny Shadows? No lies detected. I will never not be alpha sorted. My goal is to make Retro Mike not alpha sorted. You did all the eBay stuff without alpha without chaos? Oh my god, that hurts my soul. That hurts my being. That hurts every bit of me. That's crazy. Y'all alpha guys don't know. Y'all don't know. The days when you bring over to chaos, you're going to be like, why did I ever hold out for that? I don't mind if you want to go to alpha if you've done chaos before. But I don't think I know anyone that's done the chaos sort that didn't immediately love it. Once you do it, it's nope. I'm not going to finish what I was just about to say. I am not going to finish what I was... We're just going to move on. All right. Anyway, yes. Chaos Sort's great. Chaos Sort is great, and I love it. It is enjoyable. And I will never, ever zipper in a card ever in my life. You can't make me. I promise you can't make me. All right. What's the over-under, ladies and gentlemen? What's the over-under of the amount of people talking about scan lines? What's the over-under on scan lines? I would say 742 people. Get me the over or the under? Oh God, you guys are chatting too fast. All right, let me pull up the chat on my phone so I can keep track of things. Oh, go away. Stop clicking the button. Scan to make a dance. Scan to... Okay, let me catch up with chat. It's me. If there's none left, then I'm dead. Welcome from the Netherlands. Welcome. That's brave, Tonio. If I can't see you work, I'm not sure you're even legit. You're right. That's a good point. That is a fair point. Am I even scanning in these cards? Or are they all a figment of our imagination? More offended if we don't see the Adonis in front of us? What's the Adonis? Am I stupid? Need the scans on to make her dance, not a live stream until it happens. Scans to make her dance. Scans to make her dance. All these dudes talking pitches, I'm just talking scans. There goes my glasses. Got too into it. Got too involved. If we're not singing it, are we even live streaming is really the question. So does SourceSwift just improve listing speed and sync between different platforms? Yes. Well, I mean, there's some more to it, but yes, essentially. Alpha guys can't hear you over a direct seller payout. That's fair. That's no. Let me make it clear. Let me make something clear. If you are a direct seller, you are forced into alpha. You are forced into alpha by an inferior website. Dude, Chaos for eBay, Pokemon, everything else is alpha because of multiples. Yeah. I guess I should dance. Yup. May's going to dance for us. Still alpha sort because I don't have a scanner. Once I get that, I'll swap over. Yep. I was all alpha. Now I have like 2 chaos reigns. Yup. Started out chaos sorting with my own program called ChatGPT, and then I discovered Carlo. I was like, what? This saves so much time. Yeah. 512. Yep. Are you sifting your magic or listing it all? I'm listing the sifted magic. No, I sift my magic. I do not list everything. I am not a list everything type of gentleman. I'm a distinguished gentleman. We don't list everything here. How much is the Fujitsu paying you for this stream? $1 bajillion. No, I reached out to Rico. I did, actually. I said, listen here, Rico, you pieces of shit. I sell your goddamn scanner every day. And they said nothing. They never responded. They probably never even got my message. How much? 6'7". 6'7". My Rico arrives tomorrow. Can't wait to try it out. Hell yeah, Mike. How about the difference and difficult was it to transition from Teach Player Conditioning Guide to eBay's Conditioning Guide? I didn't. I have my own conditioning guide, realistically. I don't even know what the conditioning guides are on either. I've never used them. I'm just a little bit more harsh than what they say anyway, because most people are. Did you get the SourceSwift little arm attachment? If so, if yes, do you notice any change? Alex, I did. I literally got the opportunity, which was really cool, to meet Micah, the owner of SourceSwift, in person. He actually was driving through Indianapolis yesterday, and so I got to meet him in person, which was really cool. And I was like, do you have one of those arms? And he actually showed me the Super Sorter, his machine, and someone had one. There was an arm in it, so he took it out and gave it to me. But I left it in my mom's car, so I don't have it. But yes, I will be installing that very, very soon. It's relative. I made no adjustments. Yeah, same. Jaren, welcome. U equals Adonis. Why? What? Who's Adonis? I don't know who that is. It's Juicy J cards. At 1,000 cards, I need to alpha sort for TCG player. I list it and then sort it later. Not fun. Yeah. That's the issue. That is the issue. Is making it work easily. Are you taking him somewhere? Are you about to take him somewhere? Okay, I just wonder why I just hear click clacking a bunch. Click clack. Patty whack. Give a Kev a walk. Are you walking him or riding him? Wait a minute. Pause. Okay. All right, we got 400 magic cards to list, so let's get to listing. I know I'm not doing this the most efficient way, so don't flame me. Mike is not in the chat to flame me, because he would be if he was in the chat. What are we at? A72. Okay. Magic the Gathering, near mint, not card backs. Let's do it. Rico, he is my first employee. Good old Rico, I haven't. That's a good idea. Really want to know what automation tools you have on the way and why Fizzbatch has sponsored this live stream. Oh, goodness. I can't give anything away until some few days have gone by, but stay tuned next time on Dragon Ball Z. Smash the like button if you like TCGs. That's a good point. TCG, dude, that's a great point. Papa Rico is just out here working hard for the money. I work hard for the money. So hard for the money. We're gonna have a karaoke stream for sure. With how good of a singer I am. Using the scanner with the card uploader to add a TCG player has been good, but eBay is still the focus. I am listing everything, guys, so TCG players all lower end. I gotcha. That's not a bad idea. Rico's been employee a month, 2 months over. Yup. Are they saying you are Adonis? I don't know what that is. Who is Adonis? Adonis. Is that like, am I supposed to be looking like somebody, or is this just a nickname we got? I'm just confused. I am just corn-fused. All right, let's go through them. Let's go through them. This is so convenient. It's just, mwah. Just looking, all I'm doing is looking right here, unless it's on this card. Then I'm looking right here and right here. But it's just lovely. I ain't got to do nothing but look at the picture. Realistically, with how accurate Sort Swift is, I literally have been tempted to just check the ones that it's not sure on, and then just say yes to everything, and not even go through them. Because I feel like when I'm going through these, the amount of mistakes that it makes is so few and far between that it would cause me, it would be quicker to not even go through these cards. I'm not going to do it yet, but there's a chance that I stop going through these cards and just, if I make a mistake, hopefully I'll have enough cards to fix it when I get an order like that. You know what I mean? Like something like that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that ends up happening, but it just feels like this is that accurate. Do 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 do. Azorius Guildgate. I'm probably going slower than I could just blast through these. Where was I gonna? Where is it show what number I'm on? 84. Okay, never mind. I see now. There it is. And there is, so I now can move this to staging, right? Yep, there we go. Push to staging. Next bit. Start new batch. We're at 70 free. And then we go to the next one. And it's that easy. What? What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Try this again. This to, oh, that's because I had my finger on caps lock. That would do it. Oh, feel like the sorters are really where you start to live up your store. Seeing people like Rob with multiple sorters and have much heavy lifting throughout the day while you're doing other things. Yeah, automation is definitely it's definitely going to be part of my process. How much do you list on eBay per month, and what subscription do you have on eBay? I have 2 different eBay stores. On the Magic store, I have up to 10,000 listings. I think it's $27 a month, and then the other one's like $60 a month, and I get 60,000 listings. So I do. It depends on which store. Man, seeing you and now Bronze moved this and had me thinking about it long and hard. Nice. Do you have to rescan the whole inventory? It depends, Crazy Carl, on how you currently have your inventory. You have to give me some info. Are you using, what are you using currently for your inventory? I agree about not checking. I feel like I'm going to make small % of mistakes anyway, so I might as well save the time and not check and eat the problems whenever they surface. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to stick to checking for a while and see truly how accurate it is, but the more I use it, I'm more like, God damn. HP LaserJet to scan my cards. 1200 DPI on a flatbed scanner can scan, list, and chaos sort a batch of 50 cards in about 30 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid, Blake. Don is from Greek mythology, the most handsome youth, epitome of male beauty. I mean, that... That, I mean, that perfectly fits me. So that's probably what Ryan was saying. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's an incredibly accurate description of me. So that, okay, I understand. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. However, don't check if I'm doing a set that is notoriously inaccurate, like ASC and Pokemon. That's fair. Yeah. The side businesses afforded me to finally upgrade my PC I built back in the 9th grade. Spilled some water in the old workhorse, but this business requires so much of me, I justified a new PC build. That's awesome. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I used a side business before to pay for my PC that I have now. Yeah. Is there any way to download a CSV from eBay of my listings? There would be, but it wouldn't be usable to transfer your inventory over because it's not going to work the same as like a TCG. If you have TCG player inventory, you could do that. But eBay, it's different. They have a different way to list, from what I understand. Did you take the red pill or the blue pill? I took both. I downed both, Lance. And now I have gas. What are your cycle count physical inventory plans with SourceSwift? Does it have cycle count tracking features you're going to leverage to not double cycle count? What do you mean? What is cycle count? You're going to have to explain that one to me. Do your systems work with TCG Player or eBay only? This system works for everything, basically. Right now, this store is not on TCG Player because it doesn't have TCG Player Sync, and I don't like TCG Player, frankly. At least I don't like using it currently. But it syncs to both eBay and Manapool right now. My mom's calling. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My sister is unfortunately in the hospital right now. We think she might have appendicitis, so she's probably gonna have to get her appendix removed. But hopefully they give her some answers. She was in the hospital a few days ago, or like a week or two ago, for pain in her side. Oh, here's one of the ones that's wrong. It's always the tokens that get wrong. But yeah, she had some issues, but she's hopefully gonna. Hopefully it's something easy and they actually give her some answers this time. What number is that? 002? Oh, I might have done the wrong side. Is it Eldrazi Spawn? I gotta check what side this is. Oh, wait. Wait, where's the other side of this card? Okay, wait. I don't have the other side of this card, duh. What number is this? 26? Spirit? There is no other side. It's not a two-sided token. Well, this is difficult because there's so many spirits. Let's look up Neo. God, why are there so many of these damn tokens? I'm confused. They're all double-sided tokens. But this is not a double-sided token. Let me catch up with chat. In the Fujitsu and Chaos Sword, if I had to rescan it all, I might just bite the bullet. A 5,500 card listed in 2 months, waiting for 6 more months, that gives me 20,000 or 40 hours of work scanning. Card uploader in the Fujitsu and Chaos Sword. Do you have it? Do you have it sorted with their inventory system or no on Card Uploader? Do you have like your own SKUs on eBay? I might just bite the bullet. Yeah, you probably will have to rescan it all if you didn't use their inventory system. The most tedious thing I have to do is number my penny sleeves. I'm in Canada and like nowhere sells pre-numbered penny sleeves for a reasonable price. Yeah, it could take a bit if you have to pre-number them. It's like having God, basically. Yep. We aren't allowed to have nice things in Canada. Yeah, it's true. It's your punishment for being so nice. Cycle count is periodically taking a subset of inventory and recounting it to make sure your numbers in your listed software match what you actually have on hand. Standard warehouse management process. I've never done that myself, Retro. I'm sure they've got something in place that helps that, but I've never tried. With Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall, y'all? I love Ryan Hall. Because I have a TCG Player store and eBay store. Cards sell like hotcakes on TCG, but I can't get sales on eBay. What percent do you promote your list? He's got 3%, Miguel. But it just depends on what you have. How many do you have listed on eBay? Now you need the green pill. Yeah. The blue chew special. You said on your video that you sell in Mana Pool. What about Mana Pool? Do you like everything? Non-elites, everything. Fucking everything. First off, I'm glad you asked. God damn it, I'm glad you asked. On TCG Player, if I sell 1 card or 500 cards, I have the same shipping, and it's stupid. First of all, Mana Pool, this is one of the best features it has. As a buyer on Mana Pool, you pay for shipping. There's no free shipping. There's no some sellers get free shipping and some don't. None of that bullshit. Everyone pays for shipping. If you buy 1 to 14 cards, you pay $1.30 in shipping. If you buy 15 cards or more, you have to pay for a package shipping. And then I think it goes up if you do more. It makes it to where you don't have to worry about losing money on somebody that buys 52 10-cent cards. You can't lose on it because then they have to pay for a bubble mailer. And it's so much better that way. And the fact that we can't even have the option to do it on TCG Player is insane. Their fees are less. It's basically 8% fees. It's 5% for them, but then it's 2.9% for the credit card fee plus 30 cents. So it comes out to 5% or 8% fees. And they don't take the fees out of the shipping, which is bullshit that they do that on eBay and TCG Player. And I've understood, from what I understand, buyers really like it too, but I've never bought on the platform, so I couldn't tell you about buying. I hope your sister feels better. I appreciate it. I'm sure she'll do all right. I hope I'll definitely keep an eye on. So if I had to take a phone call, I apologize. Hope she's all right. Yeah. Are you sending cards to grade? I'm not lazy. I've got like a stack of cards that I want to send to grade, but I mean you can't grade with PSA right now, so I'd have to send it to CGC, but I've not right now. Phantom falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear him. Is he still loud and awesome? Of course. What up, Mike? Of course. Absolutely. Okay, we got to figure out what the hell's going on with this Spirit card. Let's figure out what's going on with this Spirit card. It's Spirit 002 out of 19, and the other side is literally this. So it's a one-sided. Let's search 002 out of 019. It's not. Oh wait. Okay, here 002 019. What is happening? Welcome back. Let's not do the set. 002. Spirit. Well, screw it. Okay. We are just going to remove that for now and figure it out later. Because it doesn't seem to want to figure that one out. Okay, we are going to, how do you delete this? Here we go. Is this one? Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Allow me to continue. What did I just do? What is happening? Card not found. Okay, I don't know what that means. Thank you. Thank you. So, Modern Age, let's make sure I didn't screw something up. Born to Drive, is that the next one? No. Where did Born to Drive go? That one also, for some reason, got removed. So we're just buckling along here. We're confused, but here we are. All right, here we go. 168, 255, 94. Yep. 9, 205, 28, 56, 81, 14. The fact that it's got all these lists, too. The fact that it did pick up the lists is kind of crazy. Just saying. Is that right? List 73, 73. Yeah, it was. Hell yeah, it was. Oh, it didn't get this one, but you click L. And it's got it. Would you looky there? 143, 36, 173, 86, 44, 238, 28, 162, 197, 228, 92, 163. Beep boo dee boo whip beep 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 bee doo 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 doo. There she is. And did I do the correct? I don't think I ever changed the remark. Did I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I changed the remark. We're good. I moved that bitch to staging. And we move on. And we move on. I'm going to get this next batch going, and then I will answer some chat. Oh, I did it again. I hit caps lock instead of the right thing. There we go. Boom, baby. Oh, I'm using custom SKU right now. Kept it super simple. Bag, card, number. Yeah. Then, Carl, you'll have to manually do it, unfortunately. You the man, Phantom. I appreciate your virtue. You are the man and or woman. Do you get the shipping discount through SourceSwift on Manapool? Yes. Yep. The 69-cent shipping? Yes. Yep. Reason eBay started taking fees on shipping is because sellers got cute and would charge $1 for an item and $80 in shipping to get around the fees. Yeah, that's fair. But it's still... Yeah, there's still no excuse for that. Like, I don't know. I get it, but awfully convenient for them, right? I like how the solution for them was to get more money. What I miss? You missed everything, Don, like always. An ad card? Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't showing up, though. That was weird. It's Spanktum and my boy Carlisle. How do you count your bulk for selling to someone else? I saw some guy on Facebook. He packed everything in a flat rate box. Said it's roughly 65 to 7,000. Was just curious how you do it. For selling to someone else. Yes, flat rate box. You can fit in basically 6,500 if you sort it. If you do it the way that I do it. I think you need to put bubble wrap around the entire box because I think if you don't, the cards come damaged. I have gotten a package actually in today, and they didn't use bubble wrap, and all the cards are now lightly played. Luckily, they're older cards, so I'm fine with it, but I was upset by that. But yeah, it's about 6,500 in a flat rate box. But the way I do it is like, I'll count out like 100, and then just start putting them in stacks of 100. You can do it that way to make it a little quicker and easier if you needed to count them yourself. eBay, because I don't have a scanner, listing is so tedious for the amount of work with my process. TCG player just worked out better. For sure, Miguel. I mean, that makes sense when you don't have a scanner, for sure. But if I get a scanner soon, I can see the appeal. eBay also scared me off because I got a bad review for not accepting a lowball offer. That's wild. Wait, how can they can't review you until they buy, though, I thought. They said they bought the item just to say it was an unreasonable seller, so win. Jesus, what a loser. Good Lord. You know, Sourcer gives actual prices for Chinese Pokemon cards. I do not know if it does or not, Zale. I do not. I've never done Chinese yet. Why on eBay using plain wire do some orders never show as delivered after like weeks? Should I reach out to the buyer and refund or wait and see if they reach out? Just wait and see if they reach out. I don't ever check my orders to make sure they're delivered. I had an unexpected chunk of energy. It might have gotten delivered and they just never say. So the tracking on eBay's plain white envelopes isn't like true tracking. So they might never have scanned it in at the post office that it received. So they probably received their card. Chunk of energy in a bulk lot I bought, which was a bummer, but in the middle of it, I was a hollow fairy energy, so it made it very worth it. Yeah, that's what typically happens. Like, I bought someone's 8,000 cards, and like 3,000 of them were energy cards and code cards. And I'm like, that sucks. But then I went through the rest of it, and he had some like banger cards in there. I'm like, all right, we're good. We're good. If I've kept the scan of every card I've uploaded to my eBay store, would that be helpful with the conversion to SourceSwift? Probably not, because then you're going to have to remove from those scans the cards that sold. So the time you do that, it's probably just easier just to rescan them in. Dreading that. I might bite the bullet and just grow into it. I plan to grind this out, so it's kind of just paying now for time later, I guess. Yeah, that's the way I see it too. What about the method of 16 rows of 450 stacks that you can fit 7,200 cards in a large USPS box? I don't think you can do that with bubble wrap on the sides. I might be wrong about that, but I don't trust it if it doesn't have bubble mail or bubble wrap because the cards get ripped to shit on the sides of the boxes. Really, really bad. Gotta get going. Have 2 flowery boxes to go through. Love you, Phantom, and really enjoy your convo with Rob. Razor, good luck on your pulls. Have a good one. On Sorcerer, can you price different on eBay and Mana Pool, or does the pricing have to be the same? Nope, you can price it differently. Phantom, would putting a thin cardboard protector when sending out in a PWE work, and how do you ship out 20 plus cards? Do you pay the bow mail shipping out of a pocket? So yeah, Ryan, you can use cardboard protectors. I don't. I just use card savers. It's what I like. It's what I prefer. Over 20 cards, I don't ship in a plain white envelope. I just ship in a bubble mailer. But my minimum is $2 on eBay, so they're paying $40. So it's just kind of like, I'll take the $6 hit because they're paying for a lot of cards that I paid next to nothing on, so the hit doesn't actually hurt me much. But if you're on TCG Player, I would send that shit as cheap as humanly possible because they know what they're getting. You know, if they buy 30 cards and it's $10, they can't expect to get it in a bubble mailer, nor will they. You ship that shit on TCG Player as cheap as you possibly can. And the buyers know that. Most buyers on TCG Player know that when they buy those cards, they expect them to receive them in a plain white envelope because they paid nothing for shipping. So, whereas eBay, it's a little bit more of a premium. Someone spending $40 through me, I don't mind taking a little bit of a hit on my profit margin to send it to them in the best way I can. Oh, nope, that last one was a list card. L. Same with this one. L. That's so convenient. There she is. Move her to staging. Oh, let me catch up. What did she at? Michael and I find that almost impossible. I bought 10 by 14 by 4 boxes at 4,800 cards per box. Saved 200 for this bulk. Out now 90,000 cards. Wait, what? What did Mike say? Oh, yeah. Just alpha sorted now. I get to sift. Hell yeah. Do you think about providing an only front picture on eBay could be hurting my sales? No. I mean, in theory, yes. I mean, if you're gonna sell them as scans anyway, you might as well scan both sides, in my opinion. But if you're gonna use like default images, I don't think it hurts that much in Magic, especially. Pokemon, I haven't found out whether or not it helps or not. I mean, I'm sure it does sell to people that want to see the actual card they're buying, but I don't know how impactful that is overall. And that's one of the things I want to learn. All right. How's it going, Phantom? Shane, it's going fantastic. How's it going with you? 42 cards at a PWE, baby. You could do damn near 100 in a large flat. Wait, 100 what? 100 cards on a large flat envelope? Do your bulk buyers buy energy cards, or do you just get rid of them? I have a bulk buyer that buys energy cards, but I might be the one buying energy cards. The goal is to be the one that everyone wants to sell their bulk to, and I'm not going to bulk it out anymore. In theory. Good tip, if you have a 3D printer, you can print out your own card savers for whoever asked that question. Yeah. I mean, surely you would lose more in the print than just buying it, right? Did a deal last night for 3,000 basketball cards. Came out to about 6 cents a card, including postage. Could be great, but also could be terrible. That is a little high, but it depends on what it is. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know the bulk sports side. Maybe that is what they pay for it. 6 cents a card seems high though. How does one set up the shipping cost based on how many cards they ordered on eBay? I don't do shipping costs. I just do free shipping. Man, the Area Zero music is always so creepy. Yeah. Would you say 399 is up is fair for cardboard protection and the rest is a penny sleeve with PWE? Would you say 399 is up for fair for cardboard protection and the rest is in a penny sleeve with PWE? You're just like raw dogging with a penny sleeve and PWE? I think you should always do some kind of like top loader or card saver. I mean, it's like, how much is a card saver? Like, I don't even know, like 6 cents, 8 cents? Top loaders are like 5 cents? I think just doing a penny sleeve is not the most professional. Ship the cards with 7200 method without bubble wrap. Let's see what the person says when it arrives. Hopefully fine. Told to ship it that way by them. So that's fair if that's what they want. I mean, maybe the person that sold me the cards that did the method like that, they didn't have 7200 cards to put in. So, and they filled it with like wrap, but it just wasn't enough. So maybe that's why. I just prefer bubble wrap on the sides because I feel like it gives better protection. And there was a giant hole in the side of this box, and that wasn't their fault. And you could just see the Pokemon cards. Whereas if there was some bubble wrap, you wouldn't have been able to see it as easy. So, video on Sorcery from yesterday. Did I see that you have almost 1 million scans? Yeah, I'm sure they gave me the program for free, so I think they might have just added a bunch of scans, Zale. What other software can upload to Manapool and eBay? I mean, to sync? Like, they'd both be live at the same time, Carlos? I don't know. Maybe Binder POS, but I've heard Binder POS is ass. I don't know another platform that does, but I'm sure there is other platforms. Binder POS, I think, takes a percentage of your sales. So you definitely don't want that. I was too, but I was so frustrating this go around. I changed to heavy duty corrugated. It was about 30% cheaper. Yep, large flat envelope was the mailing class between PWE and a small packages for magazines. But you can send dozens of cards with some careful, creative packaging. Interesting. I never tried that. You do free shipping on all eBay listings? Yes. I have a $2 minimum and it's free shipping. And I think it's the better way to do it. I thought you said penny sleeves only for you. LOL. Oh, no. Yeah. I just got an order for that. How much is it, Chimmy? How much is the order? Like, how much did they pay? TCG tracking syncs. They have TCG player sync. They don't have TCG player sync. They do in TCG tracking to me is a little sus. I learned a little bit about TCG tracking. I don't know. They're a little weird in my opinion. It's free, which is automatically one of the things that makes me think, how is this free? And makes me a little sus. And then I've just heard some things. Let's just say that. I've heard some rumblings. So personally, I would stay away. But that is up to you. I just don't know if I trust a program that doesn't have a way to make money. At least on the surface. But I might be wrong. I might not fully understand the platform. All right, there is that. Move that to staging. And then I can mark my inventory. And then I need to push this to my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's 72. 72 to 75. 72, 73, so, yep. 72. A 73. Hey, 74. Hey, 75. Okay. Only $10 from TCG players. They stealing your data. That's how it's free. Sounds sketchy. Anyone who offers free check is Is taking data. Yeah, I've heard some sketchiness, so I stay away. Do you mind explaining chaos sorting with card uploader using card uploader managed way? Does work like you have your own SKU for your chaos sorting and uses CU SKU to manage duplicates? Yeah, essentially, Ryan. So you don't have your own SKUs through eBay at that point. They use their like different SKUs for them, and then you do the pull orders on card uploader. So, but you can always export your data on card uploader and SortSwift for that matter. So you can always get your data back. So if something happened or if the system was down or something, you would be covered. But yeah, it just makes it to where you can have duplicate listings and it combine them for you. Okay, now we need to go to our inventory. We need to go to our staging. And then I think I need to push this to make sure this all looks good. I think we're good. I think I just push it. I think we're good. That's how quick and easy we just added 400 cards to both eBay and Mana Pool. That quick. That was less than an hour. And I was talking for most of this. I could have done that way quicker. That's insane. That's so fast, it's wild. Stability is between you and me and 77 other people. When something is free, you're the product. Yep, enshrined on the internet forever. I've never looked into it because I always felt sketch, but I want to know if there's something concrete. I don't know anything concrete. I just heard rumblings in the space. From what I understand, TCG Tracking is their own TCG business and uses the volume to get better postage rates. $10 a month beta program for more features. Yeah, and that just launched though, right, Sam? Like, what's going on? What are we doing? TCG Player is notoriously finicky about giving up their API, and a free program has API access. It's a little smelly. Smells a little weird, if you ask me. Anybody else have a problem logging into the TCG Player seller portal? Yeah, seems to be having some problems, Renegade. Welcome, Adam. Welcome. How's it going? Kill my plans for the night? Yeah. I'm going to try Swift when I have time off. Looks complicated, but more thorough. And try free version they offer. That is what's really good. If you guys want to try it out and just learn it, do it through the free. Like, don't pay for it. Like, use the free software, try it out, see if you like it, and then purchase what you need. That's what's really helpful. I do really like that they have a free plan, so you can really test it out, see if it's right for you. Happened to catch your video the other day and started with SortSwift a week ago. That's awesome, Adam. Nice. Do you like it so far? Wonder if the maker of Card Uploader will add more functionality with a lot of people moving to SortSwift. Always good to have competition to spur innovation. Kevin, I doubt it. I don't think Steven really wants to get into the realm that SortSwift is in. You know, SortSwift is like all-encompassing. It does everything. And I don't think Steven wants his platform to do everything. I think he wants to make a simple platform to help sellers for next to nothing. And he's already done it. You know, he's accomplished that. They are adding stuff. I'm not saying they're just sitting and doing nothing, but I think that he built a tool that he uses and that he wanted other people to use, and then it's like, okay, I'm good. And that's totally fair. Do you plan on making a semi-in-depth video on Mana Pool? I've been thinking about making the switch and would be interested on your insight. Yes, James, I absolutely plan on making a Mana Pool video. 100%. In fact, someone that I know might know the owner of Mana Pool, and I would love to have a conversation with that person before I make that video. So I'm going to try and hopefully have a conversation. I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows someone who might know someone. No, we'll see though. Who knows? For maintenance till tomorrow morning. Oof, that's rough. Was it an announced maintenance or just random? Thank you, Carmine, for the update. I don't think you've answered my question. 140 cards, $10 sales, TCG players, best way to ship. Tell them to go fuck themselves. No, I'm just kidding. Multiple envelopes, 3 envelopes. 50 cards in 2, 40 cards in 1. I mean, you need to raise your floor price is what you need to do. I mean, That's 14 cents a card. You need to raise your price a lot. I mean, it'll cost you, God, an extra ounce stamps. How much is an extra ounce stamp? That's 78 cents for the stamp. The extra ounce stamp's like 40 cents. It'll cost you, even if you do it in the stamps, if it costs you $1.50, after fees, you're making like $2 on that order. Holy shit. TCG Player is the worst. It's a fine platform. I shouldn't say it's the worst, but it just bothers me that it doesn't have the feature to allow you to choose your shipping prices based on the amount of cards ordered. That is such a simple feature that they could add that would be so beneficial to everyone. Is it really down until tomorrow morning speaking out about TCG Player? Sounds like it. Having these live sessions really help us newbies out. I really appreciate you answering all the questions, Phantom. Of course, Ryan. Any questions you have, just let me know. It does seem complicated, but it's so powerful. Also, Micah is super helpful. Micah is the GOAT, I will say. Got to meet Micah. I said it earlier, but I got to meet Micah in person yesterday, which was really, really cool. Bubble mailer, dude. Yeah. Envelope with 40 to 60 cards would be $3 to $4. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, at that point, just do a bubble mailer. That's a good point. Yeah, like, just bite the bullet, break even on the order, and move on. But you need to raise your minimums. You can't be selling 140 cards and making nothing. You're going to spend so much time breaking even or making $1 or $2. It's just not worth it. Sale, refund, block. No, I wouldn't do that. They ordered it. You set your prices. That was your mistake. Unless, yeah. Hashtag learning experience. Yep. Let it be a learning experience. You need to raise your minimums. Road trip to your place. He didn't. He was road tripping from New York and had to drive through Indy. And as he drove through Indy, he met with me. He was driving his super sorter. So I got to see the super sorter in person. Didn't get to see it running. It was just in the back of a truck. But it was really cool to see. Bro, that thing is a behemoth. It's awesome. It's telling me the maintenance was scheduled to be 7 to 9. Not sure what time zone, but it doesn't feel scheduled based on that timing. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just check. Surely it's on their main page. Where do you see this? Maybe customer support? They have a chat bot. When is your product coming back online? Seems to be down for sellers. Also, hello, Hobby. Thanks for chatting with me. Hobby, I hate you. Their chatbot's fucking useless! God damn it! It's not even an AI chatbot. It's fucking dog shit. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I don't think I can go to my seller dashboard. It won't even let me load it. It's telling me the maintenance was scheduled. We're down for maintenance. Maintenance started at 7 a.m. and is expected to be completely online by 9 a.m. TCG player, did you forget to put PM instead of AM? You fucks! God damn it! What do they do at TCG player? What do they do? Somebody answer that question to me, please. Please. What do they do? What do they do? Wild. Wild work from the kids. Wild work from the kids. I'm assuming it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Jesus. I'm assuming. Yeah, they really did. Seller dashboard, check the seller portal, login screen. Once you log into seller portal, okay, gotcha. 140 cards, 8 piles of 18 arranged flat, and 8 by 11 envelope shipped as a large flat is optimal. Around $4, but I agree it's not worth it. Just raise the price. Yep. Most tabs aren't working, but pricing tab is fine. I hear love. Was this just an Eric Airpage to clarify that? Sure, yeah. They fired the dev team, probably. Dev team? They don't have a dev team. What are you talking about? What do the devs work on? They don't have a dev team. They don't need a dev team. They don't add anything. Their dev team is one person making sure something doesn't blow up. And when it does blow up, they finally come into the office to fix the thing that blew up. All that 7 to 9 shit is just that one guy driving from his house to the TCG player office so he can start working on it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you ever gone to the zoo and seen a monkey in a corner play with stuff? We're being mean. We're being mean. Let's make sure we're not attacking the workers of TCG Player, but something with the leaders at TCG Player and the people below them. There is a disconnect because there is not enough happening, in my opinion. So many problems for you just won't do the thing for me? Yeah. Yep. 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 Okay. Well. Why is this still going? Why are you not uploading? eBay, come on. eBay? Come on, eBay. I also realized why I didn't sell anything. In the last 2 days on this eBay store, I accidentally had my floor price set to $2.50 and not $2. Okay, it updated. At least some of it. That's higher than it was. Said what I said and I stand by it. TCG Player's better than eBay. That's wild work from the kid. Wild work from the kid. Yeah? Tell me how it's working right now. How's it working for you? I can't say anything. eBay goes down all the fucking time. eBay goes down all the fucking time. They just don't even say they're down. They just act like nothing happens. At least TCG Player eventually is like, yeah, we're in maintenance. Scheduled maintenance. But eBay's just like, what are you talking about? There is no problem, you fuck. Sounds like you need Oscar. Oscar from The Office, the accountant. Okay, let me show. Let's. What do we need to work on? What do we need to work on? What do we need to be working on for the next hour? Because we got our 400 cards listed already. I can show you what we're working on. Let me show you. Let me just show you guys a few things that I got in the mail today. Let me show you what we got in the mail today. It's some pretty cool stuff. Some pretty cool stuff. But I gotta get it transferred over here. Ooh, we got a Mana Pale sale. We got a Mana Pale sale. We sold some cards on Mana Pool. We sold a Benevolent Blessing for 50 cents. We sold 4 Maelstrom Colossuses for 50 cents a piece for $2. We sold an Obsidian Acolyte for 50 cents and a Reverent Silence for 50 cents for a total of $3.50. Okay, let me switch my camera. Bitch, put down your camera and live in the moment. I'm like, oh, God. Oh man. I just commentate from the side. I'm like, much less work. Oh, that's what's crazy. It actually isn't. Are you? No, it's so much more work. Well, as a direct seller, maybe not, but oh, so much work. So much work, so much effort, and such shite. Okay, this right here is my swag. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is some good shit. Check it out. This is all bulk that is Sun and Moon and older. I had a viewer reach out and they said, I've got a bunch of cards for you. I did have to pay up for it. I didn't pay my normal bulk rates. I did pay up for it. But I was like, abso-fruitly, I will take that off your hands. Spank you very much. So we got some pretty good stuff. A whole flat rate box of older bulk. This is the stuff that I plan on using Card Uploader. Sort Swift, I'm going to do that a million times. Sort Swift to list Pokemon cards on eBay to see how well they do on that other store with scanned images. So that's the plan with these. I'm going to list some of these and then maybe list some other better stuff just to see if this stuff will sell. I have no idea how well this will sell. Normally it does sell decent, but I do also have a big inventory on the other store, so I don't know how much Pokemon I want to list before I start to see whether or not this is going to work and be a good experiment on the Sort Swift side. But yeah, some good shit, needless to say. Needless to say, we got some good shit. Pretty good. And then I'll show you the package. That was all. This whole box is literally Sun and Moon and older, non-hollow bulk. But it has been like sifted, so I imagine there's not going to be any like bangers in there. But still good stuff. So this is the package I got that didn't have bubble mail or bubble wrap. So some of these cards are in rough condition. Unfortunately, well, actually, I would say probably all of them are in lightly played condition, if not most of them. And a lot of it's modern, but there is some non-modern. There's some like XY bulk, some Sun and Moon bulk. This is some, this is more, whatcha-who's-it? I know this. I can say this. This is a word. Sword and Shield bulk, but there's some X and Y bulk. These Spirit Links sell really well for me, so I was happy to see these. Some more stuff. So just some really solid cards. So we're actually going to go through this bulk lot, and we're going to start getting it ready and sifting it like we normally would. That's a way we can spend the next, hour. Willpower. You guys ever watch IndyCar? Willpower. Need that Hawlucha? I'm starting to collect that Pokemon. Oh, nice, nice. So this is hollows and reverse hollows in this little pile. There wasn't a ton, and they're all pretty beat up, unfortunately, but it is something we're going to go through. Let's see if we can pull any bangers, dude. Is that Flexecution? Schnabel. Excuse me. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, dude. So one thing I was wondering, when cross-listing to Sort Swift, do you get to have different pricing on all the sites at the same time? Yes, you do. You do. You can set all your own prices on every single site. You can set them differently. I have different prices on Manapool than I do on eBay. That's really, really beneficial. You can make it to where you can have aggressive pricing on one platform and less aggressive pricing on another. You can have the same pricing if you wanted to. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. You can have either or. Can you not use your scans for Sort Swift? What do you mean? I'm just sifting right now. Can you zoom in? I want to see them Piggly Wigglies up close. These Piggly Wigglies need to be cut. I need to cut my toenails. They're nasty. Nasty, nasty. Ooh, we got some 151 up in this somewhere. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my cool. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me go on out. Up in this some bitch. That's a reverse hollow here. I missed the first hour. Do you use your Sort Swift scanner to get the cards, or do you use the Swift ad? Do you use Sort Swift scanner to get the cards in, or did you use the Swift ad? I think you mean like, did I use CSVs, or did I scan them in? I scanned these cards in. I'm using a scanner currently, but you can use CSVs to upload it as well, if that's what you're asking. You can use CSVs, or you can use, this one is beat to shit. Look at this card. That is a PSA 10. You guys can't even see the problem. Does it show on the back very well? No. Good lord. There's a big old crease in the middle. Is what I say. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. Yeah, right. What is he, some stupid bitch? Do you say either or iron ore? Either or. Both. Yes is the answer to that question. Iron. There's a 151. Up in here, up in here. Gotta pay for that. Yeah, you best believe. You best believe. Gotta pay for everything. Their auto pricing tool gives you complete control. Yep. He gone. Wait, I gone. What happened? Did I go away? You said you're going to see how the stock images do for Pokemon, but you're entering your scans. Can you use them to upload to eBay or use only the stock images? You can do both, TR. You can do both. You can use the scans if you want to, or you can use the stock images. I want to try to see if the stock images work because I plan on using automation tools to make this easier, and it would be nicer if I didn't have to use scans. It would be easier for me to scale if I didn't use scans. So I want to test to see if I could make it work without using the actual scanned image. But you can use the scanned image. And what's really nice about Sort Swift is you can use the scanned image, and if it's you can use the scanned image and use multi-quantity listings. So it'll show the scan of the next card in your inventory, which is super helpful. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Man, these cards are beat to shit. Some of these cards are trashed. Your millennial brain is showing. It's always showing. DMX, he gone. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He is gone, but not forgotten. Oh my god. That card is weird. It's like, that's so strange. What the hell? What the hell? Y'all gonna make me lose my cool. Singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer's peak internet. Oh my god. I'm getting tempted, but not many multi-platforms in Australia. Thinking of starting a Shopify and running ads. You could try that, yeah. E-bombs is peak internet, yeah. You know, I really wasn't much of an E-bombs world kind of guy. I kind of stayed away from E-bombs world for whatever reason. All right. There she blows. Let's put this in our inventory. I thought I saw a... I could have sworn I saw a Cosmo Hollow. I think this is Cosmo Hollow. I think this Regieleki is Cosmo Hollow. I can't really see it in this light, though. Maybe it's not. I thought I saw Cosmo Hollow when I was looking through this bulk earlier. It is! It is a Cosmo Hollow. That's really hard to see in this light. That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in my inventory. We got some reverse hollows. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. There goes that. And here goes that. That's perfect. God damn. Like, God damn, I'm like, oh God, oh honey, well, I need a new box for my reverse hollows. Because I've just got a stack of reverse hollows on top of a stack of reverse hollows. Oh man, oh man, oh me, oh my, oh man. What do you do with the cards worth less than 30 cents or the 1 cent cards? Shadow Bassman, currently, well, up until this point, I've just been sending them off to someone who buys them from me for a certain price, but a price higher than I buy them for, essentially. But I do plan in the near future to be doing lots and selling these in lots. So stay tuned. Eventually, I will be not sending them off. So yeah, that is the answer to your question, I hope. Sword and Shield Cosmo Hollows suck. So tough to see. They are so subtle. How do you know which cards are valuable from the common, uncommon bulks? I'm sure playable and illustrations with certain artists go for more. Is there a way to find which ones are worth more? Just doing through TCG Player and just like searching each set and searching by price is really the best way to do it. And once you have it down, you'll kind of know what works and what doesn't and what sells. But I don't really do a bunch of the playables. I pull the playables, but I don't actually list them. So yeah, most of the modern stuff nowadays I don't really pull much from, other than a Snorlax. Pull your Snorlaxes, pull your Pikachus. They sell. They always sell. But aside from that, you know, I don't pull a lot of modern stuff. Most of the modern stuff I just go through. Obviously, I'll pull Hildas and stuff like that, but like Pokepads, like the bigger stuff. But like outside of that, I really don't pull a whole lot of it. EVs I pull. I don't care what it is. Gengars, EVs, Snorlaxes. I'm pulling those no matter when they were printed. Because they sell. Or bulk lots on eBay. 40 cents. I sell them for 40 cents on TCG Player or bulk lots on eBay. Yeah. Thought it was just my bad eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Ryan. That's most what people do. They pull the good stuff out, send it off to the guy that buys it for a better price than they bought it for. I actually had a video on this the other day about like just send it off. Like that's why bulk is basically free money, because you can always just send it off to the next guy. And you pull the value out of it, you move it. And that's the big ticket. I buy bulk. If you're interested in selling bulk that doesn't, you're welcome to sell me sifted bulk. The only thing that I ask is that you say it's sifted. I will pay the same price as I pay non-sifted. But I will buy everything and anything you got. $20 per thousand currently. $20 per thousand for the non-hollows. Hollows, reverse hollows, I'm at $50 per thousand. EXs, I'm at 35 cents per card. And you just kind of go from there. Look at all this XY bulk. Some sun and moon. Sun and moon. Sure. Energy. Get out of here, Energy. No one wants you. You're garbage. The song is such a banger. It really is. It really is. What's everybody working on tonight? What are we working on? What are we working through? I need to check something real quick. Okay. We are good. Wir bist gut. What are we working on tonight, y'all? What's on the docket? I bought the jackpot of all bulk buys, so going to start the process of uploading them today. What did you get in it, Morse code? Now we got to hear the jackpot of bulk. You have my interest peaked. My interest is fully peaked. About to be working on dinner, to be honest. Nice, nice. What's for dinner? Scheduled listings out until next Sunday, so now I'm sorting, scanning, doing some baseball is the most nightmarish thing to list. Is it, Mike? Is there anything good in baseball? I don't watch baseball in the slightest. I think I know. What the hell? Oh, did my phone die? Son of a bitch. My phone's dead. I forgot to plug it in. Well, you guys are just going to have to stare at my face for a little bit while this phone charges. I know Ohtani. That's about the only baseball player I know. And that he's a pitcher and he can actually hit well, which seems to be a rare thing. It's about the most I know about baseball. Nothing. I'm just relaxing. It's awesome. Hell yeah, May. Hell yeah. We love to hear that. How's the baby treating you, May? She doing all right? Going through my One Piece cards, and some of them look to be too good to be worth 60 cents. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Sometimes when you see some bulk, you're like, how is this only worth this much? I've not even seen a One Piece card in person yet, though. I'm still not a part of the One Piece army. I'm not a One Piecer. Oh, wait. I need to make some sports card bulk lots listing, but I'm procrastinating. How do those do for you, Tony? Another 5 row, sadly. Nice. Big collection buy today, so we're listing the whole thing tonight. Hell yeah. Baseball's actually kind of sleeper. I had some random stuff lying around, but I'm selling old bulk cards I got for like 1/10 of a cent maybe for my floor 250. How much do you sell, Mike? That's pretty legit. I've heard sports bulk is like super slept on. I have always heard that. I have heard very good things about sports bulk. Curry chicken. Nice. That sounds good. Baseball is Ohtani, some hot rookies, and the fancy parallels, autographs, and relic cards. Yeah. One Piece bulk foils sell a ton on my store. That's nice. She's doing great now. I forgot how exhausting the first couple of months are. Never commit that to part to memory. Yeah, that would. That's one of the scary times. The idea of having a child. That's probably those first like 2 years. No, 5 years scares me. Oh my God. The idea of a child being reliant upon you at all times does not sound appealing to me. That does not sound fun to me, but I'm glad it sounds fun to some. You have a video that's pricing guide for eBay. For example, the TJ does like 30% of my cards don't sell if I'm at like 13%. Just curious how that goes on eBay. Miguel, I do certain pricing, but I'm very aggressive on my eBay store. Realistically, you just need to have a lot listed. The answer to you not getting sales is you just need to list more. Because I do as well sell cards 20, 30, 40% above market, and it sells all day long for me. So, but the key is selling as much as you, or listing as much as you can. Also, we should just switch to the full webcam, sorry. You gotta list more. It's always the answer to the question. How do I get more sales on eBay? List more cards. All this XY bulk. Ooh, a reverse holo from Sun and Moon. We love to see that. We absolutely love to see that. Alrighty. The sports bulk lots sit for a while, then someone comes along and buys them all up. That's pretty cool. Cards are such a massive market, but the time it takes to list may not be worth it. So many variants and sets, it's worse than Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what I've heard. I've heard that's the biggest issue, is it's really hard to list. So getting them listed is key so you don't miss the whales passing through. Yeah. Sports bulk, the bulk is garbage bulk, meaning the sifted stuff. You'd be lucky to get 25 for a 5-row. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you sift it out, yeah. Had to be at the Tokyo One Piece card release event in Shibuya 2022. I wasn't into cards at One Piece at the time. I could have gotten set 1 for cheap at the time. Oh. Well, hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it? Isn't it, bruv? Yep. Yep. That's the thing. You never know what's going to be big until it is. TJ just did a video on that today. His video was talking about everyone wanting to get into Lorcana now, and he's like, the time to get into Lorcana was 6 months ago, not the time when everybody wants it. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's why I stay away from all of it. Nah, 0 to 5 is the easiest part. Little kids, little problems. Big kids, big problems. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's the time commitment for me that I don't like. I'm really obsessed with time. I don't know why. It's one of my like stressors. Time. Time is very important for me. And the idea of something taking all of my time immediately stresses me the fuck out. And that's probably the main reason why I don't like that age, because I'm like, all I just think about is just this massive time sink that I just will never get back, and that just scares me. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with time. It is a weird phenomenon. Hi, it's me. Welcome, Micah. You're late. What do you consider a good size inventory? I just hit the 10,000 mark yesterday on TCG Player. I mean, everything is relative, MacBook. It's hard to say. I've always heard 60,000 is when you start to see like really, really good sales on TCG Player, though, in regards to like getting a part of the card optimizer and stuff. But 10,000 is no small feat. Would have so much fun sorting bulk. It is the best. Is the seller portal down, but the actual buyer side is up? It seems like it, yeah, Derek. So I thought price high enough, but turned out mana pool last night and have 12 orders of fill of 120 cards so far. What was your floor price? Not. I started selling One Piece about 6 months ago because I couldn't get Pokemon in store. Now I can't get either. Yeah, exactly. Finally came back online. Oh, nice. There you go. Good. It's back up, it seems. I'm stressing you out. If time stresses you out, small kids are not where you will find extra time. Exactly. Watching your doozy of a video and hugging the daughters after that crazy trip. Hell yeah. Glad you're back. Glad you made it safe. Yo, they got a lot of Hex Y bulk. Yep, that's what I hear. I hear that that's the not so fun part for time. Which video were you watching, Micah? The one I just released? You know what we haven't found in a long time, y'all? I swear to God, I was about to say we haven't found an error card. Yo, is this? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh, you guys can't see this. My camera's not on. It's cut off on the bottom. Like, it looks like someone took scissors to it. They probably did. But it looks like it's folded. Yo, this is crazy. This is a crazy error card. If that's factory error. You see how it looks almost folded over? It feels folded over. It feels like it got folded over in the machine. Yeah, I was literally just about to say we haven't gotten an error card in a long time. I'm counting it. I'm counting it. I don't care what y'all say. I'm counting it. I'm counting it. We're counting it. Mr. Micah, got to see Mr. Christopher. Have you told him? I have. Yep. What'd you think, Micah? That's a miscut crimp. Yeah, that's wild. If it got cut in the pack, crimp and miscut. That's so sick. That one, I don't even really like crimp errors, but that one is sick. That's a crazy crimp error. Those are some sharp 90-degree corners on the bottom. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? How do you list error cards more aggressively, I assume? Yeah, I don't list them because I keep them and because I collect them. But yes, you should definitely price them aggressively. Careful with buying error cards though, because people will go out of their way to like create error cards, which is stupid. So I just find them in bulk because it's cooler that way. Probably got caught in the roller when it was applying the different layers. Yeah, that's sick. That's really cool. I love that. I don't know what did you think? I don't know, what did you think? What did I think of my video? I don't know. What did you think? Tell the audience what I got to see Micah. Yeah, you missed it. Sports cards. Micah was in town in the Indy area and stopped by and said hello and showed me the Super Sorter, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whenever I see the Pokemon Nick It, I just think of Nick at Night. Y'all ever watch Nick at Night? That was great. I love Nick at Night. Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! Okay, my phone should be charged so you can actually see what I'm doing now. Let me turn on the camera. Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! If I ever play in a Pokemon tournament, every time I play Night Stretcher, I'm gonna say that quote. Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! And no one will know what I'm talking about. The video was funny, and I hope people who were saying that we are doing a marketing blast understand that everyone is doing this on their own accord. Yeah. Literally, Micah is not paying me. He's only paying me $10,000 to talk about his dog shit platform that I say is good. So it's really not even worth my time. You know what I mean? If we're not talking six-figure kind of deals, I mean, it's not even worth my time. So he's not paying me enough for it to really make an impact. I guess I must really do like the product. No, I'm not getting paid. Other than my affiliate link in the description if you guys want to use it to support the channel while using an amazing software called SwordSwift. It's your one-stop TCG shop. It's a platform that'll grow with you. Did I do a good enough job of shilling? How'd I do, Micah? Use code PHANTOM at checkout for 90% off your order. That's a joke. That's a joke. Legally, I must say that is a joke. I don't know if I've missed it somewhere or not because I literally just found you yesterday. Do you post your eBay store somewhere? I'd love to check it out to see how a successful store looks. Yes, Miguel, it is in the description of every one of my videos. It is. Good question. It should be in the description of this live stream as well. Come on, phone. Why are you taking 4 years to start? Jesus Christ almighty. All right, let's get this back up and running. What's going on here, phone? There we go. Oh, here we go. Whoa, that is laggy. What the hell? There, now it's back, I think. Oh, why is it lagging? What is this frame rate? I watched the episode of Salute Your Shorts yesterday. What's Salute Your Shorts? What is that? You know us out here being shilled to? Yup. There's one thing my audience loves. It's a good shilling. You know what I mean? And if there's one thing I'm fantastic at, it is shilling. We love a good shill sesh. I don't use any of these products I talk about. I've never used a scanner in my life. I just tell everyone to buy the most expensive scanner on the market. And these idiots buy it. I'm waiting for someone to take that out of context and just act like as if I... What is going on with my camera? All right, I think we're back. I purposefully chose the most expensive scanner I could find on Amazon. I was like, which one of these fools are going to buy these? They have no idea there's a scanner that's like $200 and it's way better. I just converted over from Card Uploader to SourceSwift as well. Loving it so far. Hell yeah, Mark. That's awesome. When do we get a RuneScape woodcutting stream? Dude, don't tempt me with a goddamn amazing time. I would love to, my friend. I don't have my Dragon Axe. I need to go back to Dagonoth Kings to get my Dragon Axe. I got spooned to shit getting my Berserker ring, but I didn't get a Dragon Axe. So we'll go do a Dagonoth Kings playthrough sesh and then go get our axe and then do a woodcutting stream. That sounds like a fantastic time. Bro, you know Nick at Night and not Salute Your Shorts? Good lordy. I don't know what that means. No, I have no idea. Update, I went on a walk with my wife, opened the flat rate boxes, and I was full of Spider-Man cards. Whoever sent me this better count their days. Wait, Spider-Man cards? Spider-Man? Were they supposed to send you something else? Got them. Samsung phone, probably? Yup. We love a good Samsung phone. I hate iPhones. If there are no longer... If... I just forget it. I was just going to make the... Just forget it. Forget it. I hate iPhones. We'll just leave it at that. I was going to do the whole... If there's... I don't even... Just forget it. Just forget it. I can't even say it. What's the stupid thing where it's like if there's no iPhone haters, I'm dead. Whatever the damn thing is. You guys quoted it just earlier. I'm just a dumbass. I'm down with the RuneScape stream. Hell yeah. Only RS3, please. Dude, don't tempt me with an even better time. I am not an RS3 hater. I love RuneScape 3. I don't play it very much, but I do when I do play it. But when I do, I have a good time. I do like RuneScape 3. Don't tempt me with a great time. Whenever I get tired of RuneScape, I just go switch to RuneScape 3. I haven't played either in a while, though, and it's probably a good thing. I'm trying to stay away. I'm trying to be good. I go play that, you guys won't see a video from me. If I get into my RuneScape phase, y'all won't see a video from me for like 2 months. If I ever go 2 months without uploading, I'm either dead or playing RuneScape. It's one or the other. Spider-Man set, nah, it was, but they knew they were sending me that bulk. Yeah, I understand. Is there nothing in Spider-Man? There's some cards in Spider-Man that sell. I pull some cards that are worth 25 cents and more out of the Spider-Man set. I also love the Spider-Man set, and I think it's underrated, but that's because I like Spider-Man, not because I like Magic. So I understand why Magic players don't like it, but I like it. And that's all that really matters, right? Is if I like it. Who cares what other people think? Is a menace? Got him. You want to stream game? You want to stream gameplay of games from my childhood? I'm so there, dude. We still have to. I need to do the math. We're probably dangerously close to go by XD Gale of Darkness. We're probably there. I'm maxed. Nice. Are you really on RS3? You play RS3 unironically? That's wild work. We are opposite on like everything? Yeah, it sounds like it. That's fine. Stream the RuneScape? Yup. Always be XPing? Yup. No one quits RuneScape. They just take long breaks. I should be hitting the crab right now, you know what I mean? Always be crabbing. Always have crabs, if you know what I mean, you know? Smell what I'm stepping in? Chameleon. That whole set is a menace? Yup. 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 Joking about the stream, get it up on mobile and have it always in camera view. Nice. About the stream, get it up on mobile and have it. Yeah. Yeah. You could. I could in theory. No, I'm asking if you're joking about RS3. Are you maxing RS3 or OSRS? I just never have found somebody IRL that plays RuneScape 3. Anytime I tell my buddies that I play RuneScape 3, sometimes they're like, ew, no one plays that dog shit game. It's so trash. And I'm like, but it's fun. It's super cool. Yeah, we need an RS3. We need an RS3 side stream. But there's also Edge of Eternities in the second box, so not a total loss. There you go. Maxed in RS3. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Good for you. Have the changes recently been made? Do you like them? Solid set, yeah. Got over 1,500 hours in PUBG, so you do you. Damn, I don't have 1,500 hours, but I've played a solid amount of PUBG. I think I have 300 or 400 hours in PUBG. I've played my fair share. I've gotten my fair share of hair. Does anybody know that quote? Did you guys get your fair share of hair this last Crimbus? That's the real question. Y'all need to get your fair share of hair. Who, me? Oh, shh. Y'all, the things I quote on a daily basis is kind of wild. Working on 110 everything, but about half to all 120s. Goodness. What's your favorite skill, Micah? I'm almost maxing RS3, just got to 75 Necro left. Hell yeah, dude. I played the Necro skill. It's really fun. I like the way they level it. It's like kind of like a skill. It's kind of like a, it's like kind of like skilling to level it up and combat. I think that's a cool thing that they did. I think they did a good job of implementing that skill, but I heard it's busted. Did they ever nerf it? I like how quickly you can get to bossing in RuneScape 3 as well. Like, you can get to bossing pretty quickly because, especially with Necromancy, but also just in general, like, leveling up skills is pretty quick. What's your favorite skill, Renegade? Waiting for a DayZ stream from you? You'll never get it. I do not like survival games. I feel like survival games, if you've played it once, if you've played one of them, you've played them all. Like, the one I only got into was Ark, and I only really got into it a little bit. And ever since then, every game is just Ark with something else or without it. Like, DayZ is Ark without the dinosaurs. Palworld is Ark if Ark was Pokemon. Valheim is Ark, but fucking, not vampires. Good lord, I'm thinking of vampires or Oh my god, I can't think. Vikings. There it is. It's the other V word. You know, like literally name one. It's all the same. 7 Days to Die. It's Ark but zombies. You know, it's just Mary Chrysler. I love Necro just for combat. Otherwise, Divination for some reason. Divination is very chill. I could see that. What do you do? Do you do bossing and stuff? Yeah, the rituals are fun. I'm a big woodcutter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'll say stay sad until the end of time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I've not tried it. That's not true. I've tried it for like 5 minutes, but I've not put in actual time in it. Is it good? My first 99 will also be an OSRS. Nice. Which one? I have like 3,500 hours in Ark. Yeah, I didn't put that much hours into it. I probably only put like 100 hours into it. But it's fun. I liked it, the hours I did put into it. But it's kind of one of those things that I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. The survival genre is just not for me. Wish I could play video games. That's what I'm saying, sports cards. I don't really put time in video games anymore, really. Although, I've been trying to dabble my way into some Guild Wars. And Guild Wars 1 just came out on the phone. So, that's tempting. That's tempting to check out. No, I just skill quest and achievement hunt. I had all the diaries done in all quest, but the new ones. Trying for master quest and comp cake next. Nice. So no bossing. Interesting. You know, I would play RuneScape 3 tomorrow, non-stop, if they made one change. One change only. I would play RuneScape non-stop if they made this change. Get rid of quests. They're dog shit. I hate them so much. Oh my god, I hate quests so much. And the idea of doing quests in RuneScape 3 without quest helper also, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. There ain't no way. Ain't nobody got time for that. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. That's what keeps me away from RuneScape 3. The quests. And RuneScape 3 has even more quests than old school RuneScape, which makes me not want to play it even more. I despise questing. It is so ass. One of my favorite moments in an RPG was playing WoW with friends for the first time as a mage and polymorphing the boss of a dungeon without them knowing for like 30 minutes with the team being fused. That's awesome. That is awesome. I was going through my eBay inventory to list in my basement, found a large party flat rate box of empty TCG cards. Hell, that's a good problem to have. Sorry, woodcutting was my first 99. I'll also be an OSR, so I think it's at level 88, so a long ways to go. Oh, I gotcha. Nice. That's pretty cool. If I could triplicate myself, I would play all the video games. I agree. I agree. Bossing level focus. Quests weren't fun, but the dopamine when doing them, yeah. Yeah, when finishing them. Love you. Will Saline. Satlin. Ratchet, thank you. I can't say I love you back because that would be... What is it called when there is a one-way relationship with your content creators? What is it called? Shit, what's the word? I can do it. I'm not going to look at chat. I know it. Why? I'm polyamorous is coming to mind, and that's not what I mean. That's not what it is. What is the fucking word? I think it starts with a P. Oh my God. Parasocial, thank you. I had to look at chat. I had to cheat. Thank you. I would say love you, but I that would be parasocial, and I don't love you because I don't know you. But I appreciate the sentiment. I'm sure if I did know you, I would love you. I love you. OMG, they're making an RS3 API. Yeah? Is that actually a thing? What does that mean? What does it mean? What does a bean mean? I play Boom Beach when I'm in a little boy's room, but outside of that, no. Too much of an addictive personality, plus I hoard too many cards. My fourth 5 row of the day currently keeping on. Yeah. Yeah. I just am busy. Swimming? Yep. Just imagine what I'm going to make on RS3 API. Yup. Parasocial, thank you. Yes, yep, that's what it was. Have you unlocked Priv Phantom? I have, yes. I've done the gauntlet a few times. I'm waiting for them to bring the gauntlet changes for the fact that you can get stackable gathering is so amazing. So I won't go back. When they bring that change with the summer sweep up, I do plan on getting on RuneScape and trying out the gauntlet because I think that's going to make the grind way less annoying because I hate the prep with every fiber of my being. So I'm excited for that change for sure. But yes, I have unlocked Priv. I've done plenty of questing, that's for sure. I've done my fair share of questing. No one got my fair share of hair reference. It was from the Crimbus special, Tim and Eric. I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'd be on my way over. Jake, thanks for the content. Yeah, there you go. Of course. I'm glad I can give you the content. Does Card Uploader support Mana Pool? It does not, no. Batman voice, then you're gonna love me. The new way of saying I love you. I love you in the parasocial sort of way. Yeah. I love you as much as I'm allowed to. By the way, we released TCG Player CSV export for tracking numbers so you can import tracking TCG Player with one click for all orders. We released the TCG Player CSV export for tracking numbers. So you can import tracking TCG Player with one click for all orders from our shipping system. Oh, so you can like ship and then it'll apply all those tracking numbers to TCG Player is what you're saying? That's pretty legit. I thought TCG Player only allowed you to add tracking if it was an actual envelope, like an actual, or not an envelope, an actual package. Clearly not. That must not be the case. Slab Hobby, welcome. How's it going? Do you have a general timeline for when full syncing will be enabled for TCG Player? Yeah, what's your timeline? Tell us, Micah, tell us. On a serious note, why do I get ED ads when watching your videos? I don't know. I don't know if that says anything about you or about me. Probably both. Can I ask you a TCG question? Jim Rat, that is what I am here for. You are welcome to ask me any question, TCG related or not. When they give API, so never, but we're making a full syncing device to handle automated sync. Yep. Welcome, Adventures. How's it going? Yo, did that order that requested you to ship in a top loader get delivered? Any feedback from that buyer? I'm assuming it got delivered, and I've not gotten feedback. That was a good question. I was expecting that to be my first negative feedback, and I'm assuming they got it. I am assuming they got it. Although, I will say, I got 2 orders back today, so there's a chance maybe one of theirs was that. I did get 2 orders sent back to me that I need to check out. They're downstairs. I need to see what they were. And I guarantee it's going to be like, oh, I forgot to put my... and then I have to ship it out again. It's usually what happens. Oh, I misspelled my shipping address. It's like, brother. You're costing me 74 cents here. Actually, more than that, because I have to put it in a new envelope, a new top load. Or no, actually not, I don't. I just take it out of the thing and then... I have to pay for 74 cents and an envelope? That's like 75 cents. What the hell? You think I'm made of money over here? Ratchet with the self-report. Have you checked on Shipping Shield's opinions on them? I love them. I don't like them. I used to use them for a while. Not a fan. I just really like card savers, though. That's just my preferred use. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with using Shipping Shields, but I think they have a better chance of damaging cards than some other things. Of course. Why semi-rigid and not top loaders? It's just what I prefer. I've had more problems with top loaders than I did semi-rigids from post offices. So, but I think both work. I just got the level 3 on TCG, and whatever I'm selling, it's not showing up on the first page. Even if I sell the cards at 1 cent, should I delete everything and start over? It's because you don't have free shipping. And you won't get that until you're level 4. That's the only reason. It's not showing up because you have to sort it by price and shipping. Semi-rigid is better than top loaders all day. Yeah. First time using eBay? Yeah. When you push cards from the stage inventory to the regular inventory, does it automatically get listed to eBay, for example? Yes. You can turn on auto sync, and I have that. That's why you use auto sort for shipping labels. If you have auto push in your templates, Wes, yes, yep. Shipping shields are not necessary. Hashtag don't overthink it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Top loader, card saver, in my opinion, those two are solid ways to go about it. I think that using anything else is not necessary. Actually, we'll put this back. You know what's funny? I get single semi-rigid cards sit back versus top loaders more. Yeah, that's why everyone has their own preferences. I think the person with the blue shield deleted my comment. I'm doing good. I was mentioning that I had a sale Pokemon on eBay. Glad you're teaching us about this stuff. Oh, they probably didn't delete it. It probably got auto deleted by YouTube. Of course, though. I'm glad I'm helping. I love shipping shields. Really? Mike is a shipping shield guy? No, I'm just kidding. I think they're fine. I'm just not the biggest fan. What would be the best advice on getting started? You should not get started until you've watched every single one of my videos. You go back, you start, and you just spend the next 3 weeks watching my videos. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Get started. List cards. Learn it the hard way. Consume content while you're doing it. Don't consume content while you're not. That's the way I do it. Get started. Sell on TCG Player is probably the best way to start. It's a good platform to learn how to buy and sell cards. I think eBay is a little bit more of a difficult start. How do you print shipping labels? Is stamp included in it? Yes. I buy through eBay. So it goes as a eBay standard envelope is what they call it. It's just a label that you put on the envelope. You just smack it on the envelope. It's a 4x6 label. And then it's got tracked shipping and it's got insurance. Maybe biased because I printed parts that make his machines work and I'm the one that makes his dispensers that he sells. Then you are biased and we don't trust anything you have to say. Sorry. See, I'm validated. I didn't delete anything? Yeah, exactly. Shield. Phantom the shilling guy. I couldn't think of something. Sorry, it took me a second. I didn't have it with the beat. I'm so sorry. You can report me in the comments. So I had to do Mana Pool. I checked out Swift Team's pretty good. I might be making the switch soon. Yeah, Alexis, are you selling? Where all are you selling? If you're selling on eBay and want to do Mana Pool, it definitely is worth. Shields are overkill, top loader, or semi and envelope. Bye-bye. Invoices are overkill too. Yeah, I don't do invoices either. I've never put an invoice in my envelopes ever in my life, and I have never gotten a complaint. Ever. I have never gotten a complaint that my invoice isn't in there. Ever. I use semi-rigid for most orders with no issues. Little painter's tape on top or even a graded card sleeve is closer to 10-15. Yeah. I don't even bother putting tape. Like, I just put the semi-rigid and then just put it in a team bag because it's not going to fall out of the team bag. I don't think tape is needed either. Thank you for your help, bro. I've got you, Jim Rat. How hard was it to move all that inventory? Not at all because it was in my inventory system on... I used the inventory system on Card Uploader for this other store, so it was very easy to switch over. The main store is going to be a bitch because I did not do that on that store. So it is going to be really annoying on the main store, but we are going to tackle that when we get there. Eventually you got retracted again. I don't know what you're saying that's YouTube doesn't like. I do singles on TCG and sealed graded on eBay. Yeah, it's a little harder to use the platform since it doesn't have sync on TCG Player right now. Gotta wonder how many of your subscribers are like me and not a TCG seller? Probably quite a bit. And I would imagine a lot of them just don't comment. Like, I watch content creators that do stuff that I'm not into either. Like, I used to watch this guy that would sell on eBay, and he would sell, like, everything. He, like, his series started, like, I lost my job, so I started selling on eBay. Fascinating series. I don't know if he does it anymore. But I watched, like, every episode he put out because he did really good editing, and I liked his videos a lot. I had zero interest to do something like that. I mean, I did for a little bit, but I wasn't watching it when I was interested in it a little bit. Boo, no tape, just get team bags. Yep. Sell on eBay and Mana Pool right now. I have about 7,100 listings on eBay right now. Then yeah, you can sync your inventory, Alexis, and it's really nice. You can just have both and different pricing on both. Auto Painter's tape dispenser. By the way, read your Discord. Do I have to read it right now? What if I don't? Oh, yeah, that's not surprising. I put packing slips in all my orders, but that's for me. I use it. I put packing slips in all my orders, but that's for me. I use it for advertising as a thank you and as an idiot check that I'm putting the right things in the right package. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I just never done it. He was buying really random stuff like doorknobs. Yes, yes, yes. It's that guy. Yes. The doorknobs. Yep. It was him. His videos were fascinating. I loved his videos. He did a great job. Yep. That is exactly who I'm talking about. It's exactly who I'm talking about. I'm here for the openings on the videos. Yup. I haven't done like a... Actually, I wrote it down. What was the one I was going to do? And I didn't do it, but I'll do it for tomorrow's video. There is a... I'll save it for tomorrow, so you guys have to watch the video tomorrow. Sucks. But I'm going to tell the story tomorrow about how... I have to say this kind of quiet. Let me say it's kind of quiet, just in case the parents could hear me. About how my neighbor's kid was sneaking out of her house one night, and we caught her sneaking out of her house at like 3 a.m. because Kevin was barking at her. It's a doozy of a story. It was actually really funny. So plan on telling that story tomorrow. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, let me put this in my staging inventory. Night Strata. Night Strata. Let me tell y'all, Lumio City. I was listening to some Pokemon's music the other day, and Lumio City from the Legend ZA. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Are you guys like this? Music and smells. Those two things, music and smells, are very nostalgic for me. And I can be nostalgic for something that happened not that long ago. So when Legend ZA came out, me and my brother did videos on them. He would edit my videos and I would record them on the other YouTube channel. And I made like 300 videos. I would just pumping out content. And I basically I took off work. I played Pokemon Legends ZA for like 4 days straight. And then me and him just sat in my office up here, and I would play the game and record the videos, and he would edit the videos. And we did that like 4 days straight, super long days to pump out the content. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed that. We would just like watch some TV too. Like, it was super chill. And like that song from Legend ZA came on, the Lumio City's main song, and I got like super nostalgic for just that moment. And I was like, God, that was fun. That was fun. So I don't know. I get nostalgic for things like that. Music and smells make me very nostalgic. Jack, like I'm not waiting for each video every day at work. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Spicy, yeah. Damn, Kevin's a Fed. Yep, he is. He snitched. You see a guy started a series and his opener is, I started a TCG business with $1 million in debt. Oh yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. That's Ryan. That's AVA. I also noticed that SourceSwift, I was just talking to Ryan today. Every time me and Ryan talk, we get on the phone and we talk for like an hour. I don't try to do phone calls with him because I know we'll just be talking about TCGs for an hour and I will lose so much productivity. I also noticed that SourceSwift does video games too, which is something that I sell. And it says they're going to be doing comics at some point. That is interesting. I've never thought about trying to sell something that's not cards before. But yeah, they do. As an ex-sneaker, it's going to be good. As an ex-sneaker, it's going to be good. Wait, what's going to be good? Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. What up, A? I know catching into this, I'm going to go back and watch from the beginning. Nice. I buy more non-sports cards and I sell them with 3D. I buy more non-sports trading cards and sell them with 3D printed stands to whatnot and live sellers. But man, your content has me considering selling TCG cards on eBay. It's an avenue. You don't have to. Backyard Biz, welcome. Yeah, we're trying to hit everything in this industry in a catalog. Eventually, brick link singles like single Lego bricks. Are you serious? That's wild. Definitely on the music and smells. Yep. Completely off topic, but I'm in the process of working on a prototype for a TCG. When I get my prototype, could I send you some to get an opinion? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to check it out. How often do you clean your scanner? I clean it and scan it, and it'll start to scratch a couple of the back of the card. Just been testing with energies. Haven't scanned any cards yet. Yeah, Royalty, you're going to want to look up Max Wax Packs. Watch his videos. My craziest smell nostalgia is the tomato plants. Reminds me of my childhood house's yard. Dude, that is exactly how it is. Like, it'll be something very, like a smell. Then the smell nostalgia is very specific. And, like, there'll be some times where I smell something, and it smells like my college dorm room that I had my junior year. Very specifically in my bedroom, in that dorm room. And I'll catch a whiff of something, and I'm like, oh my God, that took me back. Ugh. Nostalgia is such a strong pull for me, and I don't know why. It's a very, very strong emotion that I have with nostalgia. I can't find the eBay standard envelope button. Please help. It's in your shipping settings. When you sell something, it'll allow you. But you have to make sure your cards are in the CCG or TCG category. So if you didn't sell in that category, it won't let you ship with those. So for tomorrow's video, I also like to sneak. Oh, I got you. Thank you. Yes. I was thinking sneakers as in the shoes. Yep. Watch this video. Just waiting for the arm to be delivered to test it. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. She has something called mesenteric lymphadenitis. It's a inflammation or swelling of the lymph nodes in the mesentery. So But they think it might be because of something else. I don't know, but she's all right. They're going to give her some medicine to make it better. Scanning right now, still expecting the high I got when I pulled a blood moon out of some of the first bulk I ever bought. Yeah. 100% smells are crazy, yep. As far as music goes, Toonami always had some cool sounds and beats. Toonami was the best. Dude, watching, oh my God, talk about nostalgia. Watching Dragon Ball Z late night. I used to watch it every night before I went to bed. It came on the episode every night would come on right before I would go to bed. So I'd watch that episode and it would help me fall asleep. Oh, those were the days. Never heard of it. Hope they're able to treat it. Yeah, it seems to be treated by rest, hydration, and over-the-counter medications. Maybe antibiotics. That's your niece's mom, right? Correct. Yep. Okay, well, I got to go, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be live Wednesday with a new guest, so be looking forward to that. But thank y'all. We will see you Wednesday or tomorrow's video. Later.